Alright guys, welcome to Colabira. In this tutorial we are going to solve some exercise. Some of our Facebook group members or some of our students and our subscribers brought this same exercise within our Facebook group. So we decided to solve it here on our channel. So if you also have this task or if you have some solutions for it, then you can best provide your solutions. So we have already solved it our own way, and then we will show you from Colabira. We have already solved this exercise. If you are not part of our Facebook group, this is the name of our Facebook group, Colabira. So many students bring exercises. Sometimes we also share some tutorial content within our Facebook group. We share some PDF files that is very important to you within our Facebook group. So you can also subscribe to our channel as we bring you more content in this tutorial and some tutorials to come. Alright, for now we will begin this tutorial. The first thing we have is the task of the tutorial. This is the task, the requirement of the tutorial. It says that write a method named CanPack with 3 parameters of type int. So we are going to create 3 parameters of type int, and the name of those parameters should be bcount, small count, and go, right? So let's first create a parameter. We come here and we say public static int, right? So let's say public static of type int, right? So let's say boolean. So this one will test our parameter, and we say CanPack. So the parameter should be of type int, right? So we come here, we say int. What's the first name? bcount, small count, and go, right? So we say int bcount, int small count, and go. So these are the 3 parameters according to the requirement. Alright, here we go. The next thing we have is the parameters bcount represent the count of big flowers and bags, 5 kilo each. Okay, big flowers bag 5 kilo each. The parameter small count represent the count of big flower bags, 1 kilo each. The parameters go represent the go amount of kilos of flowers needed to assemble a package. Therefore, the sum of the kilos of big count and small count must be at least equals to the values of go. Alright, so let's try to create the conditions first. Let's say if big count is less than 0 or small count is less than 0 or go is less than 0 let's say return false. Alright, so what are the weight? 5 kilo, 1 kilo. Alright, so let's move to the next. This one says therefore the sum of the kilos of big count and small count must be at least equals to the value of go. Alright, the method should return true if it is possible to make a package with go kilos of flowers. Yeah, and we have this. Alright, if the sum is greater than go, ensure that only 4 bags are used towards the go amount. For example, if go equal 9, big count 2, and small count 0, the method should return false because each big count bag is 5 kilos and cannot be divided. However, if go equal 9, b count 1, and small count 5, the method should return true because 1 full b count back and full count equals to the R. Here we go. So you can also view that for yourself. Alright, so we already know the requirement. I just want to go over it. So let's say int, and we say weight. Int weight equals 5 times b count plus small count. Alright, and we say if weight equals go, yes, return true. And we also have a else if weight is less than, if weight is greater than go and small count is greater than equals to go percent or modulo, let's say modulo 5, and we say return true. Else if b count is equals to 0 and small count is greater than equals to go, what happens? Return true, else return false. Else return false. So let's try to fix this error. Yes. Oh, this one, no credit breaks. Alright, no credit breaks. Here we go. So this is the requirement for this project or these tasks from some of our students. Yes, about 4 to 5 students brought the same tags in our Facebook group. So you can check the requirement now. Alright, let me just try to draw the text back so you can go through the requirement. Alright, so this is the requirement. And we have solved it. This is the way Collabora solved it, and you can also try to solve it some better way if you think. Alright, let's try to run it, but before then let's come here and we pass some variables to this parameter. So we come here and we say SOUT, and we call the name of this method. The method name is CanPack, right? So say can, and we say the first one should be 20, and let's say 10, and we say 3. Good. These are random data we pass. You can pass data of your choice. It's not a fixed data we pass here. Alright, so you see the parameters have been highlighted. We have the b count, the small count, and the go, right? So to show you that we are on path. Let's try to run this program first and see what we have. Let's try to test our conditions. If everything we did is right. Very good. So you see, true. So that means like it's working. We on path. B count and small count is greater than go, and I think according to the requirement, right? Good. So let's try to change this again, and we say 2 1, and let's say this one is 8. What happens? So the sum of big count and small count is now less than the number of go, so it should be false. Okay, here we go, it's false. So we have the requirement and it's okay according to the program requirement. Okay, all right. So this is all for this tutorial. We try to show you the code again. The first thing we did was the program asked us to create a method, right? So here we try to build the method, and because we are using true and false according to the program requirement, so we use a boolean data type here, which we try to flag out the true and false value, right? Good, according to the data we pass to the parameters. And this is the name of the method, CanPack, and we have the various parameter. There are 3 parameters. We have big count, small count, and go. Here is the conditions. I'm not saying that this is the best solutions for this, but this program certify the conditions and it gives you the answer. But maybe there are other best way to do it. So you can see here. All right, and so forth. So we end this tutorial here and we move to our next Java tutorial in this course. If you are not part of our Facebook group, you can join our Facebook group. Like I said, we share some tutorials content in our Facebook group, and we also provide some basis of Java programming language and others programming language. Okay, all right, don't forget to subscribe as we bring you more content in this course.